Hashem, Mincha today is going to be 5:25. Please be on time. We'd like to wish a very warm Mazal Tov to Ephraim Tachalov on his engagement. Bezrat Hashem, Mazal Tov, and we look forward to celebrating with you tonight. Bezrat Hashem. Bezrat Hashem, the zivug should be Alei Yafei Yafei. The Halacha tells us that a Shaliach Tzibur who's in the middle of the Hazara, and he accidentally maybe got scared, he's not able to continue in the Hazara. In the Gemara's time, this was common because they didn't have Sidurim. So if a person lost his train of thought, it would be very difficult to regain it. And sometimes a Chazan would simply not have the flow to continue in the Hazara. He's not able to continue. Today, what's a much more common example is a person might faint in the matter of the Hazara. I remember one time being in a Bet HaKnesset in the middle of the Hazara. The Chazan just simply fell, and they needed to take him out and give him water and take care of him medically. What do you do in that case? Someone else has to replace him. But where does that person start from? Do you have to start from the beginning? The Halacha tells us that you start from the beginning of the Beracha that he left off in. So if, let's say, he was in Barech Aleinu and he fainted in the middle, or he lost his voice, he wasn't able to continue in the middle, someone else replaces him, starts from the beginning of Barech Aleinu. Even if he is in the middle, you still have to start from the beginning. If he left in the last three Berachot, so then the rule is you have to start from the beginning of the series of the Berachot. So you have to start from Ritzeh. Even if he's up to Sim Shalom, but he didn't finish Sim Shalom, then the person standing behind him that's replacing him has to start from Ritzeh. The same thing is true with the first two Brachot of the beginning. The bracha of Magen Avraham and Atag Gibor. Those two berachot, if he makes a mistake, you have to start from the beginning of the Shmona Esrei. The reason I say two and not three is because the bracha of Atag Kadosh is already after the Kiddusha, and the Kiddusha separates. So therefore you wouldn't have to go back to the beginning of the Tefillah, you'd go beginning of Atag Kadosh. Now all of this is true with the three berachot. And the two berachot, if the person that was replacing him didn't have kavanah, was not listening to the Shaliach Tzibur, but a person who was actually paying attention to the Shaliach Tzibur, answering Amen, hearing the Berachot, he actually does not have to continue from the beginning of the three Berachot. He can start from the Beracha that he was holding by. So if it was, for example, Modim, and the person was listening, he was paying attention, so he only has to start from the beginning of Modim. He doesn't have to go back to Ritzeh. If it's the middle berachot, we anyway say you don't go back to the beginning, you just go back to the beginning of the beracha, so that wouldn't really change in the halacha. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.